Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is David Aronov. It's a pleasure to be talking with you today. I am a candidate for City Council in District 29, covering Regal Park, Forest Hills, Kew Gardens, and Richmond Hill. I'm a first-generation American with parents who came from Uzbekistan in the early 90s. I'm a community organizer. I'm a nonprofit co-founder. And I'm running for City Council because it's time for a new generation of leadership. We need younger people in politics, but we also need people who have been doing the work and who have been advocating for their communities. I have worked in city government for nearly a decade, and I'm proud to be representing a community that has also never had an elected official. So this is a history-making campaign. There are, numerous issues going on right now in our city with COVID-19. This campaign is really focused on recovering from this pandemic and setting our city on a path to economic recovery and making sure that we don't forget anybody in the city. So one big issue is small business. A lot of people are concerned about what's going to happen with their small business. They're estimating that 1/3 of small businesses in New York City are going to close permanently because of this pandemic. We need to reduce fines for small business owners. We need to increase education. We need to increase language access, right? If an inspector comes into a small business and they're not speaking that person's language, that's a problem. And if they're giving a fine for any little thing, we need to fix that system. We need to promote more education, less punitive measures. We need to take care of our senior population, right? Queens has one of the highest populations of seniors compared to the rest of the boroughs, and our seniors need to be able to live in age and dignity. They need the resources that they currently have to ensure that they're not overburdened by recertifying too often. We need to ensure that they have equal access and increased eligibility to home health aides. We have right now, an issue with affordable housing. We're facing an affordability crisis in the city. We need to make sure that people can stay in their neighborhood, that they're not priced out of their apartments. Another big thing is transportation. We need to make sure that areas that don't have equal access to transportation have it and have good, affordable, and safe transportation. The MTA wants to raise the fare. I disagree with that. We should not be placing more burden on working and middle-class families. Another big thing is childcare. We need to expand 3K and pre-K, but we also need childcare under the age of 3. I'm proud to have a plan outlined on my website, davidforqueens.com, where I outline a full plan for childcare under the age of 3. We need to ensure that people who, have children can re-enter the workforce and not feel that, they have to stay at home because there's no options for them. Another thing is immigrant services. We need to ensure that, New York City is a city of immigrants, that immigrants get the fair representation that they deserve, and also our houses of worship have the security needs that they require to be met, and are also having an advocate for them. So there are a number of problems and issues right now going on in New York City, and we need advocates who are deeply rooted in their communities to speak up. And I'm proud to be that candidate. I'm proud to be someone who's talking to small businesses, talking to people who have been neglected, and being a coalition builder candidate. We have ranked choice voting, a new system of voting. If people don't want to put me as their number 1, that's okay. Put me as your number 2. But I'm here to listen to everybody. We're running a history-making campaign, and it's time for a new generation of leadership. Thank you.